Hey guys, welcome. Today's topic is 19 royal hotels in India that were palaces. India's unique heritage can be experienced by staying in the magnificent palace hotels. When commercialization began in India, several royal forts, havlis, and holiday homes all around the country were converted into hotels and resorts. As time wheeled in the direction of development and luxury, these accommodation options gained in popularity and gradually became some of the best haunts for luxury and history seekers. 1. Umaid Bhawan Palace, Jodhpur. Taj Umaid Bhawan Palace, Jodhpur is a marvel built by Maharaja Umaid Singh of Rathore dynasty. The youngest palace of India is an architectural splendor, marvelous heritage hotel of Jodhpur and a true royal experience. Built on sprawling grounds of 26 acres, the royal residence is perched high above the blue city of Rajasthan. Only 4 kilometers from the Jodhpur airport and 5 kilometers from the Jodhpur railway station, the royal home is a magnificent crown of the desert city. Also known as Chittar Palace, interesting stories are hidden in the premises of the Golden Yellow Monument. The glorious heritage and hospitality is kept alive by the Taj Hotels Group, who own a part of the palace, pampering guests with exquisite delights. Set amidst 26 acres of garden, Umaid Bhawan Palace is a leading hotel that serves luxury seekers with all their preferred services. A section of this royal hotel has been converted into a museum and is open for guests. Staying in Umaid Bhawan Palace is once-in-a-lifetime experience, and is more like a journey through era that redefined royalty and luxury. 2. Rajmahal Palace, Jaipur. Rajmahal Palace Hotel. Rajmahal Palace is one of the best heritage hotels of the princely state of Rajasthan. Located 170 kilometers from Jaipur on the Jaipur-Kota highway, Hotel Rajmahal Palace offers its guests a unique and magical experience. As a fairy tale destination, this palace is located on the banks of River Banas with Arvali hills around it. Built in 1798 AD by Raj Singh Sisodia, who was the great-grandson of Maharana Pratap, the palace has great scenic beauty and grandeur. The hotel, with a 350 years history, blooms with the amalgamation of history and modern times. All the modern conveniences in splendid traditional Rajasthani style are accustomed in the hotel. Visitors enjoy the traditional Rajput hospitality with an unforgettable experience. As mentioned, this hotel is located on the banks of River Banas, near Bislapur Dam. Bislapur Dam is one of the largest drinking water and irrigation project in Rajasthan. The river is the source of many activities like bird watching, walks, fishing and boat safaris. This heritage hotel, offering 15 rooms, is truly idyllic. The hotel is perfectly placed for programs that connect Udaipur with Sawai Madhopur and Jaipur. It is ideal place to stay if your guests are traveling from Ranthambore to Udaipur or from Ranthambore to Chittorgarh. Rajmahal Palace is very centrally located and there can be many routes in and out of Rajmahal Palace. It might be interesting to note that the name of the village itself is Rajmahal. Before independence, it used to be a favorite picnic spot for British officers of erstwhile Tonk district. Nearest town is Deogarh, which used to have a war prison at the time of British during Second World War. 3. Rambagh Palace, Jaipur. Located 8 kilometers away from the city of Jaipur, the palace was the former residence of the Maharaja of Jaipur, whose family used it as a hunting lodge. The building was converted into a luxury hotel in 1957 when the royal family could not manage to maintain the upkeep of the place. Today it is managed by the Taj Group. With lush gardens, it is possibly the most luxurious of hotels in the Pink City, with a string of awards to its name. Rambagh Palace, Jaipur is one of the prominent heritage hotels in Jaipur, also popularly called as the Jewel of Jaipur. The hotel is easy to reach as it is located on the Bhavani Singh Road. This hotel is one of the major attractions for the guests visiting Jaipur from far-flung regions. Traverse the royal history of Rajasthan at Rambagh Palace, once the residence of the Maharaja of Jaipur. Partake of a wealth of experiences that resound with memories and indulgences of a bygone era. 4. Balsamand Lake Palace, Jodhpur. A stone's throw away from the ancient capital of Marwar, Mandore, and only 8 kilometers from the city centre of Jodhpur, Balsamand is a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. The lake was engineered in the 12th century, but the exquisite red sandstone palace came later. It was built by Maharaja Jaswant Singh I of Jodhpur in the 17th century, at the very zenith of Rajput rule under the umbrella of the Mughal Empire. Set in a private estate of over 60 acres, with sprawling orchards of lime and pomegranate and landscaped gardens crisscrossed by elegant waterways and even an aqueduct, the palace with its lovely promenade on the lake, was always more than just a residence, a pleasure palace in the finest Mughal tradition of the picnic. In more recent times a tradition has developed with the royal family celebrating the first rains in Balsamand, a custom that has led to the palace being referred to as a monsoon palace. But today, after the successful completion of an ambitious restoration and modernization program, Balsamand is the palace for all seasons, a world-class heritage hotel with modern amenities. The palace located near lake, having suite rooms. Only one suite, i.e. Maharani suite, is facing lake. Each is tastefully and luxuriously appointed in authentic Jodhpur style, with traditional seating, dining alcoves, chaise lounges by the window and enormous jacuzzi baths. The gracious interiors are matched only by the spectacular views of the pristine lake and the splendid gardens. Down in the gardens, surrounded by acres of manicured lawn, are 26 tastefully designed garden rooms with their own rose garden, croquet lawn, and restaurant. Balsamand Garden Retreat and Lake Palace is one hotel and 2 wings. 5 Fernhills Palace, Ooty. The summer palace of the Mysore Maharajas was built in 1844 by Captain F. Cotton. It changed several hands as the time went by till mid-1860s, when it was temporarily named Mussoorie and served as one of the Ooty's earliest club hotels. Radiating a history laden with romance and chivalry, an epoch that began at the height of the British Raj, a legacy that is vibrant and alive today. Even more fascinating is the story of a 12-year-old prince who had bought the then 40 acres of Fernhills property for Rs 10,000. The year was 1873 and Fernhills had found a new royal owner. His Highness Chamarajendra Wadiyar X, the first Indian royal to buy an English holding in Ooty. Since then Fernhills Royal Palace has been with the Wadiyar dynasty and today it is successfully run in the able hands of Her Highness Promoda Devi. Welcome Heritage Fernhills Royal Palace is located over 50 acres of estate with sprawling lawns, beautiful gardens, dense forests with rich and stunning views, overlooking lush green valleys and tea gardens. The palace is superbly finished with Burmese teak, features a magnificent ballroom with a highly valued ornamental papier-mâché ceiling. The hotel boasts of 19 regal suites with bedrooms, sitting rooms, dressing rooms, spacious baths with jacuzzi and a splendid multi-cuisine dining area. 6 Taj Falaknuma Palace, Hyderabad. Falaknuma is a palace in Hyderabad, Telangana, India. It belonged to the Pega family, and it was later owned by the Nizam of Hyderabad and probably brings a waft of the Venetian Renaissance to Hyderabad. Roman pillars, crystal chandeliers, marble staircases, Japanese gardens, and priceless interior decor are just some elements that describe the hotel. It is on a 32-acre, 13-ha area in Falaknuma, 5 kilometers from Charminar. Falaknuma Palace was built by Nawab Vikar ul Umra. With the construction laid out in 1884, it took almost 9 years to complete the construction of the palace. One of the popular tourist spots of Hyderabad, Taj Falaknuma Palace was later purchased by Nizam VI in 1897. The palace served as a royal guest house to him. The library of the Nizam is said to house one of the rarest versions of the Quran. Constructed over an area of 32 acres and approximately 2,000 feet above Hyderabad, the Falaknuma Palace has been constructed with Italian marble. Built by an Italian architect, the palace is one of the architectural wonders of 19th century and is often referred as Mirror of the Sky. With interiors decorated lavishly, the palace has close to 220 rooms and 22 halls, each designed beautifully. One of the most captivating features of this palace is its innumerable Venetian chandeliers, their exquisite beauty and large size alluring every visitor. The palace represents the glamour of Nizam era and its carefully designed architectural beauty. 7 Samode Palace, Jaipur. Samode Palace has been host to royalty, celebrities, artists, and the discerning traveler. Awaken to the quiet dawn, or have a cocktail on the terrace garden to the accompaniment of folk musicians. Run your fingers across the intricate story of an ancient mural on an uneven wall. Emerge from a gentle healing massage at the spa, or perhaps just sink into the lavish bed in your room. Samode Palace weaves its magic on you. A splendid example of regal Indo-Saracenic architecture, the palace combines the best of Indian and Mughal styles. The 475-year-old palace is a celebration of the senses, underlined at all times by contemporary luxury and the signature service of Samode hotels, a magical hospitality and rare courtesy. Combining the architectural styles of the Rajputs and Mughals, the Samode Palace is built along the Aravalli ranges. The interiors are absolutely beautiful with intricately painted frescoes and a marble-tiled infinity pool. The accommodation in Samode Palace redefines the word comfort. Each elegantly and luxuriously furnished room has its own unique personality. 4 poster beds draped with sheer, delicate fabric and exquisitely carved couches invite you to relax. The flowers follow you everywhere, in the courtyards, the painted lounges, the charming prints on the flowing curtains, on the linen that softly brushes against you, with the rose petals that float in your bathtub in the beautiful intricate patterns on the rich carpets beneath your feet. 8 Devi Garh by Lebua, Udaipur. Nestled in the Aravalli hills of the Udaipur area, Raasd Garh, an 18th-century palace, holds a commanding position over one of the 3 main passes into its valley. Garh invites visitors to experience this outstanding heritage property which has been transformed into one of the premier 5-star hotels in Rajasthan. Much more than just a place to stay, Garh is a testament to the beauty and charm of old-world Rajputana, showcasing an array of decorative styles and landscaped gardens. The palace was restored to its former glory in 1999 and converted into an all-suite luxury hotel. The modern, minimalist design of its interior juxtaposes with the ancient and ornate architecture of its exterior. This unique blend of old and new is encapsulated at its entrance, where 2 12-foot blocks of uncut, white marble stand to attention. These stones, in this raw and pure condition, are a comforting promise of the new and unrivaled experiences that lie in store for every guest at Garh. 9 Full Mahal Palace, Kishangarh. Located in the central region of the Rajasthan state, Full Mahal Palace is one of the best heritage hotels in Kishangarh. Founded in the 19th century, the palace lies by the side of Lake Gundalau. The palace is the bright example of glorious past of Rajasthan and its rich art and architecture, clubbed with world-class comforts for the visiting guests. The guest rooms of the hotel are very well appointed and have a traditional decor. Multi-cuisine food served at the dining hall is sumptuous. Have a peaceful stay, away from the city chaos. Guests can partake in different kinds of outdoor and indoor games during their stay. The Full Mahal Palace was constructed in the year 1870 by the King Kishangarh Maharaja. It is located in the center of the city and has now been converted into a boutique hotel for tourists. This hotel is laden with all the modern-day facilities and amenities. The hotel rooms are decorated with beautiful paintings and ancient royal and British furniture. The guests can enjoy delicious Indian, Chinese and Western cuisines here. The tourists can avail various facilities like library, jogging tracks, laundry services and so on at this boutique hotel. An artificial lake and scenic lawn increases Full Mahal Palace beauty manifolds. 10 Laxmi Niwas Palace, Bikaner. The palace was closed off from the rest of world and was host to the most privileged of people in the social order. Today, it is a luxury hotel inviting guests to experience the opulence of the Bikaner Maharajas. Hand-painted friezes and gold-plated paintings are just some of the beautiful characters that lie behind the walls of the palace. Some say, architects like Lutyens and Baker were inspired by this mighty structure. When you build a palace like none other, not just anyone is invited to stay. Since 1904, only a few have been deemed worthy of a higher order of hospitality: Princelings, Europe's preeminent blue bloods, King George V and Queen Mary, a handful of statesmen, a few of the notable architects of history. The world at large had been shut out of the Laxmi Niwas Palace. You may now actually go a step further. Gaze at hand-painted friezes and gold-laden walls. Examine up close the inspiration behind Lutyens and Baker's architectural style. And perhaps reflect on the fact that exclusion does sometimes make a place what it is. 11 Kasmanda Palace, Mussoorie. Kasmanda Palace is one of the oldest buildings of Mussoorie. It was originally a part of the Christ Church complex, which was built in 1836 by Captain Rennie Taylor of the Bengal Engineers. It subsequently became a sanatorium for the British forces. Later, it was one of the first schools to be set up at Mussoorie. In 1915, it became the summer retreat of the royal family of Kasmanda. In 1992, Rajkumar Dinraj Pratap Singhji and Kunwarani Sahiba Yadu Nandini Singh of Kasmanda converted the main building into a heritage boutique hotel under the name of the Kasmanda Palace Hotel. At present, Rajkumar Dinraj Pratap Singhji, along with his sons and grandsons, still visit and stay on the premises. Kasmanda Palace Mussoorie has been with the Kasmanda family now for 6 generations. In 2014, the property will have been with the Kasmanda royal family for a 100 years. Kasmanda was one of the premier talukdaris of Awadh and is located near Lucknow. 12 Lalita Mahal Palace, Mysore. On a low hill, just outside the royal city of Mysore, stand a shimmering white palace, a splendid Italianate palazzo, double-columned and domed, set in sprawling terraced and landscaped gardens. This is the Lalita Mahal Palace, built by the erstwhile Maharaja of Mysore to host his most important guest, the Viceroy of India. The Lalita Mahal is now one of India's most opulent hotels, a palace hotel that offers an experience of princely living in a real Maharaja's palace. Set on a ridge commanding a panoramic view of the gently sloping and curving valley, at the foot of the Chamundi Hill, this dreamlike palace was built in the year 1931 for special guests of the Maharajas. The building is a majestic, 2-story composition of twin ionic columns, a projecting porch on the ground floor, spherical domes with lanterns and the central dome which dominates the elevation. 13 Deogarh Mahal, Rajsamand. As soon as you glimpse the Deogarh Mahal, you can see that its rulers must have been serious players in the Maurya aristocracy, their magnificent fort a fitting stronghold for one of its 16 Umraos, the most senior feudal barons attending on the Maharana of Udaipur. Even so, you might not necessarily guess that the Ravats of Deogarh, a local title equivalent to Raja, once ruled over the 4th largest Jagir in the whole of Rajasthan. Deogarh Mahal, luxury heritage hotel in Rajasthan, was converted into a hotel by the Deogarh family members. A part of the Mahal is still occupied by them. The family is closely associated with the hotel and personally supervise and manage it. The care is reflected in the minutest details which have made Deogarh a benchmark of heritage hospitality in Rajasthan. Every guest here is special and is treated with the customary Muari hospitality. After much anticipation, the illustrious Deogarh family have finished converting one of their forts into an exceptionally luxurious villa, and created the magical Fort Kishangarh. This island fortress is truly awe-inspiring, sitting in the middle of a lake, monsoon-dependent but currently surrounded by water. It can only be reached by boat, monsoon-dependent, otherwise by dirt road, or by a small bridge, and is set amidst a dramatic rocky landscape. 14 The Oberoi Grand, Kolkata, West Bengal, India. Fondly known as the Grande Dame of Chowringhi, the Oberoi Grand is situated in a prime location, unrivaled by other luxury hotels in Kolkata, near the central business district, bustling markets, and cultural landmarks of the city. Dating back to the late 1880s, the Oberoi Grand, Kolkata was frequented by the country's leading figures during colonial times and even now, hosts grand functions for heads of state in the city's largest pillarless grand ballroom. Guests looking for a luxury dining restaurant in Kolkata can choose between our award-winning, authentic Thai restaurant, our all-day dining space and our colonial-style bar. Branching off the hotel's naturally lit walkway, each restaurant is tastefully decorated, offers unparalleled fine dining and matchless service. The Oberoi Spa in Kolkata is open until late and offers a wide range of Eastern, Western, and signature Oberoi treatments. Situated in a separate, colonial-style wing of the hotel, it is a wonderful place to relax and unwind after a fulfilling day doing business or sightseeing in the City of Joy. The Oberoi Grand, Kolkata was the first hotel to be acquired by Rai Bahadur M.S. Oberoi, founder of the Oberoi Group. Under his ownership, it became known for its classic style and modern facilities, traditions we uphold. 15 Rawla Nirlai, Rajasthan, India. Rawla Nirlai, a meticulously restored 17th-century royal retreat, is one of Rajasthan's best-loved heritage hotels. A rambling country house, beautifully restored and maintained, it oozes romance. There are 32 rooms set around a series of courtyards bright with flowers. A magnificent pool is hidden in a walled garden. Evening drinks are served in the lamplit entrance court where you can also dine under the stars. Each room is different and full of surprises, delicately painted arches framing a bed, original murals of a royal procession, a bathroom that opens onto a tiny private terrace with a view over the town. Sleepy yet spectacular, the Nurlai village on an exhilarating back country road of Ranakpur has a marvelous heritage resort, Rawla Nurlai, which is a fascinating base to enjoy the attractions of countryside between Jodhpur and Udaipur. Hidden away in the heart of Aravalli Hills, at the foot of a mammoth granite rock, surrounded by forested hills and rocky outcrops, Rawla Nurlai is a beautifully maintained heritage resort, which was one of the Jagir villages of Jodhpur's royal family. Still owned by members of the Jodhpur family, the resort is now transformed from a mere hunting lodge into a stunning, stylish boutique hotel, albeit with all its original character and structure retained. Revel in the splendor and lavishness of Rawla Nurlai, an enchanting journey of royal Rajasthan. 16 Ranvis, Nagaur, Rajasthan, India. Off the beaten Rajasthani path into the Thar Desert, a 2-hour drive from Jodhpur, looms Nagaur's massive 12th century Garh fort, a magnificent 35-acre jumble of elaborately frescoed halls, temples, graceful colonnades, and Mughal pleasure gardens. And within its walls sits Ranvis, an elegant 27-room hotel spread across a cluster of 18th-century havlas, originally built for the queens of the Maharaja of Jodhpur and now carefully restored with the modern traveler in mind. Each of the 10 lavish havlas has its own courtyard, an open-air living room and a few spacious bedrooms with ensuite marble bathrooms, rain showers, and plush beds. The hotel's common spaces are lovely, too, an open-sided dining pavilion and lounge, an air-conditioned restaurant, a central courtyard with fountains, ponds, peacocks, and pomegranate trees, and a pool so inviting you can barely muster the energy to visit the enchanting palace and museum complex next door. Recline on the terrace as the sun sets, nodding as a handsome waiter in a crimson turban places another samosa by your teacup, and watch the bougainvillea-covered walls glow pink before stars slowly fill the desert sky. You may not be a Maharaja, but a stay at Ranvis will make you feel like royalty. 17 Ahilya Fort, Khargone, Madhya Pradesh, India. The hotel sits atop the massive sandstone walls of Maheshwar Fort. From the terrace you can look down on Indian life as played out on the banks of the holy Narmada River, a miniature Varanasi where pilgrims come to immerse themselves and pray to the Hindu god Shiva. Rooms are scattered among the 18th century, half-timbered buildings set around shady courtyards. There are plenty of nooks to hide away with a book, a lovely large pool and a vegetable garden that is a work of art. The whole effect is of staying in the home of an aristocratic relative, one with unusually good taste. Standing high on a hill, overlooking the river Narmada, Ahilya Fort offers its guests a luxurious stay while offering excellent hospitality services. This heritage property is currently managed by Prince Shivaji Rao Holkar, son of the last ruler of Indore. 18 The Taj Mahal Palace, Mumbai, India. Experience true grandeur at the Taj Mahal Palace, the iconic sea-facing landmark in Kolkata, South Mumbai. This flagship Taj Hotel offers you splendid views of the Arabian Sea and Gateway of India, alongside refined century-old hospitality. The original building is a 7-tiered wedding cake of Gothic, Greco-Roman, Islamic, and Rajasthan architecture topped by a glittering Florentine dome. The extravagant interiors are adorned with Italian marble floors, Belgian chandeliers, and 4,000 works of art, most of them antique. The erstwhile horse and carriage entrance is a swimming pool shaded by mature palms. Palace rooms start at luxury grand, which are relatively small but supremely comfortable with Italian marble bathrooms and Rajput bay windows overlooking the sea, the pool, or the city. 19 Taj Lake Palace, Udaipur, Rajasthan, India. Situated in the middle of Lake Pichola and built in 1746, Taj Lake Palace is built with marble and features majestic architecture. It offers a full-service spa at Jiva Spa and customized programs including site-specific yoga sessions. It has breathtaking views of the city palace, Aravalli, and Makla Magra Hills, and Jagmandir. Rooms come with butler service. For a truly local experience, the hotel offers guided heritage walks, astrology sessions and cultural shows. Leisure facilities include a 24-hour fitness center and a hot/cold spa pool. There is also a shopping arcade, games room, and business center. Guests can take a heritage walk and know all the details about the palace. Taj Lake Palace boasts rooms with beautifully carved wooden furniture and luxurious silk fabrics. Offering garden or lake views, each room has a flat-screen TV and DVD player. The private bathroom comes with a bathtub, forest essential toiletries and shower. Offering views of the lily pond and a traditional ambience, Neel Kamal is a fine dining dinner-only restaurant that serves authentic flavors of the royal cuisine of Udaipur, the northwest frontier and other Indian delights. Barrow is a rooftop restaurant that treats you to European cuisines. Iharika that overlooks the Lake Piccola is an all-day dining restaurant. Amrit Sagar Bar offers a selection of cigars, shishas, and wines. The property offers private dining in fairy tale settings with handcrafted menus. The hotel is just 1 kilometer from the city center. It is 4 kilometers from Udaipur railway station and 26 kilometers from Maharana Pratap Airport. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. It inspires us.